Like I said in our last session or last class, I promised to explain how to extract data from our website we used for explaining the table heads, table row, find all, and everything. Like we used in the last class, we are using the same website, the hockey website, and I promised to fish out data from there. We're doing a lot of things. I'll show you how to use a lot of commands with pandas and extracting information from a real website, which is the hockey website. We use a lot of things. Let's just go on. Just follow up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. And make sure to hit the notification panel to receive notification from me. We'll start by going to our website first and fishing out the information. Let's just have a glance at it, look at it, and let's see. Right click here and we'll inspect our page. Alright, click on the inspect. As you can see, we're inspecting our pages, and then this is the inputs, right? Inputs. This is the button, and the table has this table head. Each of this table head is covered in this particular table. That, look at it on the right, just 3 lines up. If you move 3 lines up, look at the table class table. Is there any other table again? Nope. I don't think there's no other table. Okay, there's another table, which is this. You have class table as well. So we use class table, first class table. We start from the first class table, and let's see. Let's just have a look at it first. We'll go by importing our new incoming new. We'll import our pandas library and everything we need. Let's start importing everything we need. Say from, and our beautiful soup as well, from BS4 as usual. Import beautiful soup. Import beautiful soup. Then let's import pandas as PD. Okay, let's import request first, because we need request and then import pandas as PD. So this should be familiar to you now. You should have gotten used to this. And let's get our URL. Our URL should be equal to this. Copy our URL. Just a minute. Alright. So our page should be request object requests get our URL. So let's call our page and let's see. Alright, respond successful. So it shows 200. Like I told you, if it shows 204, 201, 404, those are error response. Now we create our soup. As we all know now, beautiful soup. Then we have page.text our page, and make sure it's in HTML. Alright, let's call our soup. Sorry about this. Call our soup. Alright, this is our page. Yeah, this is our page. So let's get our table. So we say our table for work. We call our table for, let's just call it in the name. Say soup. Let's find out what class did we see there. We saw class table, right? So we find in all class table. Then the first one, let's call this back. It should be easier than expected. Alright, as you can see, team name T in here, wins, losses, OT, losses. We have everything we need. Now we want to put this in a data frame. That's why I said we'll implement the idea of pandas. So we'll place it in our data frame and it will look more presentable and very enjoyable. So let's say what should we call that? Let's say lists, table list, head list. Let's say head list. Let's say our table head list. Yeah, head list. Now our table head list now should be. We are going to look through this. We're going to look through this and get a list of all the table heads we have. Do you get me? So let's say, alright, so let's say table head, each table head, the text, strip it out. I want to get a list of it first so we can look through it. It's as easy as that. Right? See the text is are we missing anything? Nope, we're not missing anything. Why not? So alright. Let's say for this each table head in our table for work. Now we'll return this. Turn our table head list. Yes. Oh, you are spelling. Alright. This table head. Okay, in our table for work. Did we return? No, we have not returned only the table head. I'm sorry about that. I made a mistake. We have not returned only table head. We have not returned only table head. Table heads. Table heads. I'm sorry about that. We'll say what should we name it? Okay, table for work. Our table for work. I'm sorry about that. Let's find all the th in it. Sorry about that. Let's say table heads. Okay, that alone will show. Yeah, this is just our table head. I'm sorry about that. And then we'll call this from table heads. Alright, can you see now? This is a list of our table heads. It's going smoothly. Sorry about that. We all make mistakes. Yeah, it's going smoothly. Then now it's time to put it in a data frame. We see our data frame. Our data frame now should be PD. That's our pandas. PD.data frame. Data frame, and our columns. Our column should be equal to this. This our table head list. Yeah. Table head list. Yeah. Let's call our data frame. Alright, now you can see our table head list. We have the team name, we have the year, we have the wins, we have the losses, we have OT losses, we have win, we have goals, and all of that. This is going smoothly. Now I'm teaching you how to extract information from a real website. As you can see, we have extracted this, just the header. Now it's time to place data into the headers. Now, what do? We'll take a list of our table rows, we'll bring them out, name them, we can call them our table data, and we can call each in a row you have a specific data, you have each data in a row. Now you can now call each data in a row specific data. We take them row by row. I will teach you how to write what I'm explaining. You take each individual data from a row. So the table row data will be our table row, and each data or table data will be our individual cell. Do you get? Now we say table data, table row data, table row data. We'll take it from our table. What is here? Our table to work on, go back. Our table for work. Copy this. It's as easy as that, just like talking to yourself. That's find all. I'm finding all table rows. Table row data. Yeah. This is our table row here. Every row in our table. Now this is the first row. The first row contains the table headers, which we might skip on later days because we just want only. Now this is second row, third row, fourth row, and all of that. It goes on. It goes line by line, just like you can see here. Table row 1, table row 2, table row 3, table row 4, table row 5, table row 6, table row 7, table row 8, like that. So now let's move on. Now, what do? We look through this data, through this row, to find our specific cell. Now we say for each row, in table row data, right? Now we want to get our table row. Do you get what I'm saying? We want to get our table row. Now. In our table row, you have each data, and each data can be gotten from a group of data in a particular row. They are like a list of data. Go back. This is data 1, data 2, data 3, data 4, data 5. Out of this list, we want to look through this list to get each specific data. Now let's go on. So we say table data. Table data. So our table data now should be looking through each row, right? You say in each row. Now we looked through all these to get our row. Look through all this list of rows to get a specific row. Now in a specific row, now a list of table data. That's what we want to get. So in each row, we want to get the table data. We say find all TD. That's table down. Right? Now that's what we want to get. That's just our table data. Do you get what I'm now saying? Now table data each. Let's call that each. So our table data each. So each table data. Let's call each table data. So each. So about that, each table data now should be gotten from here. Table data. Do you get what I'm saying? We'll get our data from this. See, like we did that other time. The data dot text dot strip. Basically, so we can look through it. So dot strip, right? For data in table data. Oh, sorry about that. I'm kind of checking the size. Alright. Is this okay? And table data. Right. So this is better. Now let's look. Now, can we get each table data? So I'm now looking through it. Let's see each table data what we can do. Alright, let's call this. So name row is not found. Oh, okay, sorry. Each row. Each row from a list of row. Did you get it? We are getting each row from a list of row, which is the raw table data, which was here, table row data, and then we get the table data, like the list of the table data from each row, and then we get each table data from the list of table data, from each of the list of table data. And let's go and see. Is it running? Alright, I've gotten each table data. Can you now see? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, blah blah blah. It goes on, it goes on, it goes on, it goes on. Now let's go back to our table heads and see if we can see. Okay, let me make this smaller. I'm sorry to make this smaller. Okay, team name. If you check team name, you have Chicago Blackhawks, year 1991, wins 36, losses 29, OT losses blank, win percentage, you can see 0.45, goals for 257, that's 45%, the win percentage, goals for 247, goals against 236, 257, 236, and then plus or minus, when you add them together, that's goal difference. That's what that was, plus or minus. That's, you get 21. So that's just it. Now we have our data frame, which is this. We have our table data. Now we need to pass our table data into our data frame to make it a complete and full data frame. That our data frame just consists of data frame of heads. Now I want to make this passed into. So what do? What is the exact thing we do? We will loop through our table data, right? Get each row, get the position of each row, and pass it. That's how easy it is. Loop through our table data, get each row, get the position of each row, and pass it. Now, since we have looped through each row, we have gotten each row, we have gotten each data in each row, then now just start passing. Continue from here, right? Now we now get the location. Let's first get the length of our table data. So length of our data frame. Yeah. Now, since we get the length, we can locate the length. If the length is 10, we can locate how many data can size. Now here is what? Is how many? Length of our table header. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Now let's check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's complete. Now let's allow the computer to do it. So we say data frame, then location, get the location of the length, right? Length, and then we'll pass each data to it, each table data to it. So each table data, and then let's return data frame. And let's see. So I cannot set a mismatch column. Let's set a row with a mismatch columns. Let's say I cannot set a row with mismatch columns. Let's see. Let's remove the first row. Let's start from the second. 1, 0. Okay, to the answer. I think it ran. It should run now. Alright. So we successfully passed. You can see our data here. Looking clean. Not bad at all. All our data has been passed. So that's just how you collect information from a real website. As you can see, let's go through our code. We said from BS4 we imported our beautiful soap, imported our request, imported the pandas, and our URL. We wrote our URL, then we got the information of our URL using the request.get, and we turned it to a soup using our beautiful soup, turned it into a text. We could prettify this, like I said in the previous lessons, and we got our first table. There are about 2 tables in the, as you can see in the website. This is table 1 and this is table 2, I think, with both of them having the same class. So what do? I got the table class and I marked it 0, which signifies the first table. And then from our table, I got the table, all the table headers, and I found a list of all the table headers. Looping through them, I got my data frame. Right, this is a loop of table header which will return the list of each of them. Right, and then this, I fetched the table rows. As you can see, the mistake we made there was that the first table row was among, which is the list of headers. Then I removed it and I looked through the list of all these rows, got each row, and then inside each row I looked through the list of the table data, got each data, I stripped it and returned it, and it returned each of these. And then I got the length, which I don't know, it's not part of the year. And then I got the length, found the location of the length, and so I got the location of the length of the data frame, and I passed it to the location of the data frame, and then this is our result. Is that easy? So do not forget to subscribe, and that's all. Thanks. See, pause.